Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Voice UK fans reacted to a surprise audition this weekend, which saw Danny Jones and Tom Fletcher turn their chair around in curiosity. The ITV show returned on Saturday, September 28th with its latest episode, which saw the four coaches, Will, Tom Jones, Lean Rise, and Danny and Tom, preside over the latest group of auditionees as they sang for a place in a team. One such contestant was Bet Reynolds, a 76-year-old Scottish woman who had been living in Canada for the past 50 years. Wanting to celebrate her youth, she opted for a rendition of the Sugar Dill Gang's Rapper's Delight, wowing the crowd in the process. During the performance, the judges immediately bought into the energy that was on offer, with them flayed to Danny and Tom inching towards their red buzzer as their curiosity began to increase. They eventually pressed the button, adding another singer to their team. In the process, we had to turn to see what was creating this amazing atmosphere in this room. Every single person that I was looking at out there in the crowd had the biggest smile on their face, said Tom, with Danny adding that he hoped Bet was pleased to be joining their team. I'm very happy, Bet confirmed, adding that she has been through a rough time this year after her husband passed away, but that she had been keen to go ahead with her audition. The coaches weren't the only ones who were impressed with BT's infectious energy, with several fans taking to social media to express their enthusiasm. One viewer wrote on X/Twitter, "Go Super, and for all the pensioners, go Tom and Danny. She's in the best hands. Oh my goodness, you will never know how much we all love and appreciate you both turning. I've been doing this singy thing for 40 years and no success. Please do it for the wonderful Bet," wrote another fan. "Absolutely brilliant when you can bring that much joy to an audience. You deserve to go through. Fingers crossed for Super," Nan added another fan, while a fourth wrote, "Brilliant, love her also becoming a legend." The lights dimmed and the familiar thrum of excitement buzzed in the air. Fans of The Voice UK were settling in for another night of thrilling performances, blind auditions, and witty banter between the coaches. The atmosphere in the studio and among viewers at home was one of anticipation, a promise that this night, like so many before, would unearth incredible talent. But no one could have predicted the jaw-dropping moment that was about to unfold during this episode, a surprise audition that left the entire audience and the judges completely floored. As the stage lights rose, the screen showed the back of a contestant confidently walking out. The coaches, Will I Am Ali Ems and Marie and Sir Tom Jones, had no idea what was coming their way. Neither did the millions of fans watching at home, who soon took to social media to express their utter shock, disbelief, and awe at what was about to be one of the most unforgettable blind auditions in the show's history. The surprise audition started like any other. A figure shattered by stage lights took their place in front of the microphone. The coaches, eyes closed and ears wide open, waited for the first notes to drift across the studio. Within seconds, the voice emerged, powerful, rich, with a depth and texture that silenced the room. Fans at home leaned in closer, immediately gripped by the unique tone and delivery. Sir Tom Jones was the first to react. His hand hovered above the red button, his face a mixture of curiosity and awe. Could this voice be someone already known to the world? Was this the next great superstar to grace the Voice UK stage? Before fans could even blink, Sir Tom's chair swiveled around, his iconic smile stretching across his face as he locked eyes with the performer. Moments later, and Marie, always want to appreciate raw local talent, quickly followed suit. The audience erupted into applause, sensing they were witnessing something extraordinary. Will I Am and Oli Ems, though slightly more cautious, weren't far behind their competitive spirits, pushing them to join the fight to claim this unbelievable voice. As the final note rang out and the coaches finally saw the singer standing before them, their jaws dropped. The shock rippled through the studio like a wave, who was standing there staring back at them with a gleam of satisfaction. None other than one of Britain's very own rising stars, Jessica Blake, a former Beard Award nominee and chart-topping artist from 5 years ago, who had vanished from the music scene under mysterious circumstances. The shockwave of Jessica Blake's surprise audition was felt immediately. Online social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram exploded with reactions from fans who could hardly believe their eyes or ears. Jessica Blake, who had disappeared from the public eye after her brief stint of fame, was standing on the Voice UK stage, performing in a blind audition like any other aspiring artist. One fan tweeted, "OMG Jessica Blake, I thought she was done. With music what HCOME basic hashtag Theo, hashtag speechless the hash Jessica Blaker." Returns began trending within minutes, with thousands of viewers sharing their reactions, memories of her previous hits and speculations about why she chose The Voice for her big return. Jessica Blake's story was one of potential unfulfilled. A few years ago, she had burst onto the music scene, her Deadwood single topping the UK charts and earning her widespread critical acclaim, but just as quickly as she had risen, she seemed to disappear. Rumors swirled about struggles with the pressures of fame, mental health battles, and disputes with her record label. Yet, through it all, her fans had remained hopeful that she would someday return to the stage. Now, it seemed their patience had been rewarded. One Instagram post read, "I literally cannot believe Jessica Blake just auditioned on hashtag FEOCK. She's a superstar already. Why audition? Maybe she just wanted a fresh start. I hope she picks Sir Tom. They'd be a perfect match." Jessica's choice to audition on The Voice UK was as puzzling as it was exciting. Why would a chart-topping artist with a BEAT Award nomination under her belt choose to compete in a talent show meant for undiscovered singers? Her decision raised questions and sparked debate among fans and commentators alike. Some believed it was a strategic move, an attempt to reinvent herself, strip away the layers of fame, and return to her roots. Others speculated that this was her way of testing herself after years out of the spotlight. After all, The Voice was a show that judged contestants solely on their vocal ability, not their fame or image. One particularly impassioned fan shared their thoughts on Facebook. Jessica Blake, auditioning like everyone else. That takes guts. It's one thing to be a big star, but it's another to put yourself out there again with the chance of rejection. I think she's showing us the real Jessica this time." Indeed, Jessica's audition seemed to symbolize more than just a return to the music scene. It felt personal, a statement of resilience, a declaration that she wasn't done yet. By appearing on The Voice, she had effectively leveled the playing field. She wasn't asking for special treatment or to be judged by her past success. She wanted to prove to herself and the world that her voice alone was enough. Back in the studio, the coaches were still reeling from the shock of seeing Jessica Blake standing before them with a live aim. "Always want to recognize potential in unconventional places," was the first to speak. "Yo, Jessica Blake on The Voice? This is crazy," he exclaimed, his eyes wide with surprise. "You're already a star. What made you come here tonight?" Jessica smiled softly, taking a moment to compose herself. "I guess I needed to remind myself why I love music," she said, her voice tinged with vulnerability. "It's easy to lose your way when the industry becomes overwhelming. I just wanted to sing again for me and to be judged on my voice, not on who people think I am." The honesty in her words resonated with the audience and the coaches alike. Sir Tom Jones, a legend in his own right, and someone who had seen it all in the music industry, nodded in understanding. "I get it, love," he said warmly. "It takes real courage to do what you've done tonight. I'd be honored to help you on this new journey wherever it leads." "Oliums ever." The cheeky competitor jumped in. "I mean, how can I top that? But seriously, Jessica."